up, everybody? We're back again. This is Voice Out, episode 3. Okay, so in this episode, things are different. So in this episode, they are exposed to us LGBTI plus Q people, and then we'll go on your side. Exema Jimbos, so our guest is now here. Welcome to Voice Out, honey. How are you doing?
Thank you.
Alright, can you please tell our viewers just a brief description about yourself and what you do for a job?
Okay. Well, my name is Agness, so they call me in my environment of work. But my name is Ma Blessing. I'm a happily married woman, of course.
Married.
Why are you changing? Oh, I'm coming there. So I identify as a female.
Okay.
Heterosexual women, for that matter. So that's basically me. I work at the People's Metrics Association as an HIV case manager.
Okay.
That is in the LGBTI environment. I'm there to ensure that everyone that's on treatment or that is living with HIV and AIDS are adhering to their medication. If there are any form of challenges whatsoever, I'm there to make sure that they actually deal with those challenges, so that at the end of the day they're able to adhere and live their happy life. Mine is to ensure that everybody functions as well as they can, and anything really that's in the way of functioning as well as they can, I have to be there to remove that.
So however, to LGBT, but why the health? Or that's what was that all so okay, so what are your beliefs in regards to sexuality as a whole?
Now that I'm educated, or
let's just say as a whole. Right now.
Well, Well, my understanding before boxes, before we're humans. Now that's my understanding. Before humans, before boxes, before identifying, we're all humans. That's where it all starts, and then there will be boxes now to say, okay, now I'm this type of human, and I'm this type of human, and I'm this type of, and before everything, I just knew that
religion, spirituality.
I'm a Christian.
Sexuality.
I'm a Christian, and I prefer men.
Because you're Christian, you prefer men?
No.
You're not being a Christian, you still prefer men. Or even if he was still Christian, he would still want to be with, different. I'm not saying that girl, you're missing out. But anyway. What I can basically say is that I'm a Christian. Okay, that one is a Christian regardless of whatever. I'm a Christian, right? And I'm not really saying that if you're a Christian, then you're supposed to prefer, if you're a woman, you should prefer men. I'm not saying that really. I'm just saying I believe in person.
Me in person, yes. And then me choosing whoever I want to be in a relationship with comes after. It comes after.
Alright.
So, have I answered your question?
Yes, you have. You have.
Alright.
So, how we got it like papang between our LGBTQI plus people, what we call heterosexual people. So when I got your understanding, your level of understanding, what would you say is the difference between when you are exposed to both sides?
Okay. One, I want to make sure that everyone else gets this and gets very well. I'm not going to say I'm straight and someone else isn't, simply because they're part of the LGBTI community, because my straight is me being straight. My straight is different from your straight, or my normal is different from your normal. So there's nothing definitely wrong with anyone identifying whatsoever kind of way, really. That one has to be very clear. But what I've learned, and
that was even before I stepped into the organization itself. I'd always liked gay people.
Yeah.
You know.
The
vibe, you know, exactly. They have that thing that, oh my God, you know,
sweetheart,
thank you so much. Would laugh together. Listening, it's one thing that I always said men lack most of the time.
Yeah.
But with gay guys, they would always listen, always. And
give
I can be so
advices,
relaxed in my work environment. It's not even funny. I can be so relaxed, such that, you know, they'll tell you that in this work environment, as long as you're clean, that's okay. We're okay with it. We're good to go. It will be on Monday, and my colleague would come about better shots.
Yeah,
just like that.
I would like him.
Just like
what
that.
You know, as long as you look good.
You know, and there's that element of not being judgmental. That's just, you know,
they are, yeah.
But with
they're welcoming people, aren't they?
Very much. They have that warm, loving, caring environment. I remember this other time I was going through something, and my colleague was actually there to just say, we're family. And right at that time it said, so I am a family, you know. At first when I arrived at work, I felt like I wasn't really welcome.
Yeah.
I felt like,
because you felt different.
I felt like maybe I was pushing, you know, like, oh my God, so I'm the only. Oh, okay, so then I'm not going to be the only one. But with time, I felt at home.
I would get used to it.
I would snap and be crying, and Jerry would be there to say, "Oh, sweetheart, it's going to be okay." You know, exactly. So. The one thing that I can say that's general in everything, LGBTI members are loving, they're caring, they're humans, they want to be loved. The moment they're able to love other people,
they know how to love.
They know how to love, and if we're attentive people would know that if they are trying to show you the way they love you, that means they would expect you to love them the same way as, you know. But with heterosexual people, we can be very judgmental. We can be very judgmental. We can, and I always say, until you walk in this shoe that I'm wearing, you will never know how uncomfortable it is. You will never know how uncomfortable it is. But one thing that we do is we judge from the back, and we pretend as if we understand, and we always use the Bible. We hide behind the Bible all the time, and that's not good. It's not good at all.
It actually makes other people who believe in Christ feel like, you know what, because there's a lot of hypocrisy, you know, when it comes to
it's like it's our God, not their God.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's and one person asked that, how do you even know Jesus was
straight up
straight?
Yes. Anyway, next question. Before you were exposed to the LGBTI people, what was your intake on them? Like, what were your views?
Can I really say?
You know what, viewer? Hands in the hand, a question in the eye. Go back and do no Charles Kualana. The one that we are Alright guys, welcome back. Here. Let's all remember how the Me Moto I exposed to what by LGBTI plus has it a member. You're not a member. You're just in a working environment in the so now she's here to represent about my straight, heterosexuals, right? Which is a better word to say. Yeah, she's here to represent the heterosexual side of it. Okay, so since you've been before you were exposed to LGBTI plus people, what were your opinions, your views, what is your approach?
One scenario hanze ke le sekolong kwana he ebe TP o tla sekolong to explain and to tell us more about the LGBTI. Pele motho na hana o na le di-gay le di-lesbian.
Educated about
it. Ne ke tseba fela o na le di-gay le di-lesbian. Ne ke sa tsebe T, ke sa tsebe B, ke ne ke tseba fela hanyane Q. kutlwa bua ntho ngata fela ona handle o ntse etsala jole a itlhalosa yena. I was like,
what's that? You should want to put it.
You know, I was born a male and now I identify as a trans woman. I was born a male, now I identify as a trans female. I really didn't understand. Hello, you know, bochomi. What's about fella jalo? Lesbian ki banana ba mona, but what's about banana ba mona ba iketsam majida ebe batho motseng ba tla bentse ba re enwa re ke ipotsana ntona ntsa etsana ke, you know, and in a lentonyana e batla e ferega, but at the same time nkitse ka re jwale batho hana ha se batho be ke ibutlwa I can be amongst them kapa ha ke ba batle. I can't say nikili leveling ya hore nkare ke ne ke sa ba batle. I just didn't understand ntho tse ngata, and I'm so grateful hore ke qeteletse ke le in this environment, because now I know better, and now
I stay woke.
Now I know le motho ha bua ntho e seng yona I can say how jwalo how jwalo bana ke ba ferekane ga ba tsena ba batlang how jwalo motho eno.
So on that, sorry to interrupt you, I have a question on that. So on that, like let's say for instance you're around but we don't have the community, LGBTI plus people. So like
just learn, be willing
to learn.
If you don't understand, don't judge. I bet honali tsele fapaneng ya o botsa o ska botsa motho so o mo khomela fela o kopana strate le yena o mo etsala gata ona na o tla ema jwa le be o hlalosa ha o jwa le ke tena I just ruteha ke tlo be ka tsele jwa fela o ruteha. If you don't understand,
always be willing to communicate.
Botsa hore jwalo wena ke tseba re ne re le banana mo mona mo ntse re bapala mo jwalo o so hla o so re o ntate o etsahala jwang ha e ka lo diva o divillage botsa. Yes, they'll be willing to explain themselves. You know, I remember my colleagues were there, of course, and people were misinterpreting them. And this is what is going on, and sure, and I know they're sensitized at the facilitating the mona ke challenge ebile re kopana le yona hangata o fumana gore motho ile facilitating tsela e tlhalosang ka teng ha kena monyako tsela a ke re tla ha kena monyako tla re dumela ntate ebe motho ha khotsofa le gore bo thuo jalo yena hobane ha I identify le ntate. Just because ha mo sheba bona le ntate doesn't necessarily mean gore ke ntate. Ma box ya batho ba bang ha ba batle.
And about so, my Agness, let's get a bit more personal. You know me, I like to get personal. We get to all the high time. Anyway, so you're obviously taken.
Obviously.
Yeah, and obviously it's a man.
Why do you say obviously? Okay.
So anyway, have you ever considered but just the girl?
Well, no, honestly, no. I haven't thought about jumping the ship, you know. Hangata ke bone na ilbo taba hore ka lebaka la break up o so utlwa ka maybe a single person o tla o treat a bitrenyana hobane o tlo utlwisisa maikutlo a hao, and trust me, where I'm standing, it's a no for me.
Yeah, have you tried? No, I haven't now. I haven't now. Growing up, of course. Growing up,
girl, don't hide any situation. Girl, high school, even if you got dirty, we want to know the juice. Give us the juice.
Well, of course, you know, there was this one girl, you know, she was nice, you know, but she was nice, and you know, and I'd always think if I was a man,
did you like kissing a girl?
I would maybe, you know.
Did you like it?
No. Oh well, let's just say I did like her.
There you go. Like, come on. Like, there's nothing wrong with it.
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it.
I bet your husband, whenever he's looking, he's like, oh.
I'm just saying that was the time to discover yourself. Or now, is this what I want? Now, can I really?
Like I had,
you know, until actually I discovered that maybe you don't
like boobies.
Yeah, man. No, I don't honestly. So now I'm okay where I am. At the same time, I'm there like, let's just live our lives.
Everybody has the right to.
Everyone has a right to, you know, if you feel like you want to do whatever you want to do, just wake up and do what you want. Life is too short, you know. Yeah.
Alright guys, so in Agness now Bella her side of the story when it comes to, you know, being exposed to the people in our environment. So next time we're gonna have, well, in the next few minutes we're gonna have another guest. Lena entse le motho a ka thoko a tlo bolela ha monatenyana ka situation ya hae and experience ya hae ya ho ba exposed to the LGBTI+ people. Agness, thank you for coming.
Okay, I'm happy that you invited me, and everyone else, it's a matter of accepting yourself. If you don't accept yourself, no one else is going to do that, and you're going to find it very difficult to convince other people to accept you. Well, in actual fact, we're not we accept it, we tate, and then everyone else will follow.
Okay guys, don't go in. Okay guys, welcome back. We are back with a new guest. Welcome. Voice out. We're exposed to what
okay. Bijolake Thapelo Mokitimi. Ke dula apartment ke toroponyane ya ka ga Masebe so ke sebetsa the People's Matrix Association.
Okay.
Jwale hana e motse
and I can feel like how are you exposed to the LGBTI people?
Okay. Putsena ha ke tsena ke tla qala kae bona ka ga wa tenhle e kgolo wale ha ke hopola o tloga kgaleng go tsentse ke le primary ke ne primary ka St James primary go tloga kgaleng ka nako eo ne sentse ke na le bagotsi tshena go soka ga tseba ga ka LGBTI e ka nna ba ne sentse go tswa ntwana tse di fela go soka ga ba
re hlabolwa
ga because ke re lo ine sentse ne le nyanya but go tloga ke sentse ke le primary go fihlelletse ga ba tsena tsona tsompo
Salenzo
ke le ntse ke na le bona ke sebetsa le bona le bagotsi ba ka jwalo ba nkgola.
Okay. So tumelo tsa how regarding bona batho ba in terms of sexuality ke different.
Ke kholo ha ke tsebe na ke tla qala kae but hona le ka phela ka dinom ha ke tsena ke tla e bitsa ntho ka bra ditlwaelo re tla be re tlwaetse hore ke apere hampe ke ditelu ke tenne bodogwe ke ntate ke tlwaelo e tlwaeleleng ga society ka ga rona re le batho fela jwale e leng hore motho a ka nqane a ka nna bontsa le ditelu tsa le jwang fela ana le behavior bo itseng e se ka hona le phoso so nna tumelo ya ka kore as long as o le ka mogoleng ka teng o behave ka mokgwa o behavang ka teng o sena batho ba kgathatsang go latela behavior ba hao ke na le ho nahana ona hore go nepahetse because ha o motho a ileng a hlaka ka poka ya fihla bolela ha go nepahetse ha o je ke tlaelo so ntho mo jwang ka pula go le yone yona ha e ka etsa ka mokgwa o le teng re tla re tla go ke nthuti e se yo yona re ba khatlano le yona bona re nana go tlaelo ile yona ke mara re tse mo che go motho a le je o tla me abe
ke se hole
ke se hole ke yona ntho ke se go ya ka nna ke se
ka tshebo ya hao ka tshebo ya hao o ka phapang le feng between batho be leng the heterosexuals le batho ba the LGBTI people, like in terms of go dividing yana how blomele bona environment ya bona bo mood tsa bona ntse ka go fela like how sleep o bona go differentiate between wa re different phapang.
Okay, phapang ya bona go ntse go tswa hantle.
Phapang how let's say how cheats LGBTI people la how cheats le heterosexual people phapang in between giving like how le can go o jang how le can go o jang
ke go tswa gona ge se bakeng se feng mohlala ke re se baka o ka ba mosebetsing ka pa ka ba kae mo tsamisa ka pa ka ba kae fe but nna ke bone ka ka ntse tshwana di batle di tshwana go ya ka nna nze re le jwang because motho a ke be go latela behavior ba ha mohlala ke tse mohlala go latela motho behavior ba tla bona hore kapo normally ba motho ma ka kwata ha o ka re a o sinye ba ta rata go ntate ha o ka re ntate ta ke go jwale nna ke re lo ya ka automatically fela ha se ka ba jwalo se ke mo pe ya ka lahla go ndo le hantle go ke le lo ya ka ya le ba go ke buenne ke le lo ka le ba lo gore motho na ke dance ka go ke you see ke le lo ya ka nna ya le ba jwale ke bone they are more or less the same.
Okay.
I seem to
I know, what you say. So since only harabona ke wa ba utlwisisa but before o ba harabona before you go change batho bana ba so lele no feel bang ka bona ha o ba bona from a distance.
Okay. Ke tla etsa mohlala ka way back primary. Na itse ke go ke mothunyana a bohlalenyana a ratang go sebetsa dintho ka bohlala so hona le motswalla ke mo e leng hore ne ke discuss ke but ihle a se ka miji jwale be re tla ka bana la taba hore ha mmamorao nyana o tla ba bapala mokumane ne ke fila de ke ra go ke sa utlwisisi ha go go ke sa utlwisisi bona hantle ke gopola ke ne be ke jwetsa bua ha ke mmotsa go bona ke mmotsa gona hantle ha e mola bua ha ke gona ne ke bala tsere ya bua na bala 7 ke mmotsa gona ha e mola teng ho ditsa ba ke tula makatello ka le ka o bona ke hlokomela ha go ke tlwela bana motho ikgathela gona go etsa go fe
o batla mo
jwale ntwene etsa ne ke bona go se ke bona ha na e bona motho e ka bisa e tla dulentse le mogotsi wa ka bojwa o bana ba ne tla ke mmatla ha yo ntsa kwa pa bona and o ba para me ke nahana ka mona wa ka ba ke tula makatello ya bantho e ke diretse o re bona okay
o mthelo so
no mali futhi
and example ke mo support ha le
tsane zo beji
okay guys go kopa bogeng le Mokitimi mpa tshware meeting yana le nna mpele tshwara popcorn yana le ke se ka mo ga tla go tla. Okay guys, welcome back. We're about to continue now. We'll do some more yeah, I feel like it's what the hamonate. So they didn't get it. They are put in for batho ba sa utlwisisi batho ba LGBT when o ka reng go bona go yana go ba tlo ba khona go ba fihlele mo mo so le teng ba be educated ngana.
Hi ga e be ka
ke se ba batho se kudisanyana ba se
ba ne tle ba se kudisile batho ha tle motho ha itse ha go lo mosotho ile a ga shwantsa ha jwala ha ke tse na go gna go ke fihle ke re qi a ntle go bona kore but jolo ka ke qalile go tloa ga ke bile go tloa kalo ke na motho yena mo ipotse gona yena ke mang botsitseng ga di tsena kore ha o ka dilo bomong ba hao wa itsetsa ha be go itsetsa ga ke monna ke nne ke monna ke mala o jetsa go monna ke mala o jetsa ha o re monna ehlile o itlile na go ne paitseng ha o re monna wa ba ha ka ba itsetsa potso eno fela gona ke tulo ma ka tlo tla ba bona okay ke nako ya le ya go gaole dinomo tsa gona tsa ditlwaelo mme jwale ga phele ntwiti re tle reality ka pele lo tlwaela ga neng go jwana
fa sa lola ntho tse ngata ka ntle ka mona go tsholo be motho tsa shebelana le motho you know what I mean because o la le di drug addicts o la le mashodu o la tse bima tse
go tsena ka go tlola go ha bofo
so tsena tsona ke tse normal ka nnete a tshi ka utlwa okay ga ke ka personally hanyane so obviously se re bone le mme ha ke tlo tloga ga tshilo na hlele batho se se ba kentse no direng
stop motion
one hand on a direng khema nectar
you go stop motion
so for obviously you're taken and obviously you have a wife la le motho mme ka tlong but jwale le teng how they were exposed to what one how so go kare ano go ilatso
ke batla ke tshela
go tsena go ranga mo
tshwatsa ha ke soka ke tla ke ntwa ke a gola ke tsebe nkile ka phela ka phela dikgaitsedi but ha ke dikgaitsedi ha ke bolele bana beso ke ka cousin le ke le ka ga bona
bana ba tseng ka ofela ga bana ba nteng wa
but ne ke ga hisu ko re hisu ka
ka tlong
ha re hlapa ha mmo ha re tsa re khore ntho mo lengwe ga mmo e qetelletse ke le ha o jutsa go ke bana be ha o be le ntho ene jwa so ke bona ka entse tshwana le ka ona ka mo ke bana be su ba haufinya le ha ke be le ntho eno ne ya go ja ke ba le ha ke tsebe cha e ba le
che ba batla le yona
ka ba batla le yona ka pole ba taxo ke fumana challenges tse jwalo le nna ke ke ba le temptation tse ka tsa ha ke tsena ke check ke tla be jwang ka mokgwa ha ke soka ke ba le dintho tse jwalo tsa go ke be tempted ke tshela Google ga ntlo ngwana no ha ke soka ke ba le
that's great stuff. That's great stuff. Thank you for coming, Mokitimi.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, and hopefully you keep on spreading the word. Alright guys, so that was it for now in the studio. We're about to step out. Strangers randomly peace out. Hey guys, what's up? So remember we said we're gonna step out in the streets to holler at people so that they can tell us a bit about themselves and their views about, you know, homosexuality, heterosexuality, I don't know, something like that. So I got started here by let's buy. Bye. What's up everybody? Downtown. Speak is fake. Briefly
oh, I think it's one. Oh, my God. Yeah, you look at the man. Say, you must try to get a dieta.
That's bad. So, let's show you a bit of voice out more looking but from LGBTIQ+ in community but so never can streets feel drunk about. So how bonamo telling a lesbian or a gay or a bisexual or whatever or feel drunk and how much strategy.
How you want?
Hey.
You are you more to
yeah. Yeah.
Look at Nagalasa, you're the Mutuno Lena. On silent to get a high over a gaba in. So does us at that. So does us at that. I know how to ke democracy ke kgola
Yeah.
yo democracy ke kgola re motho mo le
Freedom of speech.
wa e bona
Freedom to life.
wa e bona
Yeah.
ntho tseno ka go fela wena o iketse
Sure.
o itobetse o iketsetse ka mokgwa o batlang
Sure.
Ee.
Ga le Jaman.
Ai,
Se
ke thabile, ka nnete.
Ase.
Alright.
God bless. So baby girl, how do you feel about, LGBTI plus people?
Okay, the way ke nahanang ka teng
Yeah, come like
ke hore fela ke batho jalo ka rona re tlameha ho ba amohela ba bang ba tla sentse ba le jalo ho tlo kgolong ya hae o sentse o mmona hore motho enwa wa bontsha ona o nka seboko se fesa motho jalo ka le batho re tlameha hore re amohele hore ke batho le bona re tlameha ho phela le bona.
Now we got a couple right here. It's a heterosexual couple. Open it to work out. Heterosexual. So if you talk about how do they feel about LGBTI plus people? I don't know how do y'all feel? How are you sure for
Next.
Why not?
Well, I don't have a problem. People are people. We just live our lives and
Yeah.
love one another.
Yeah.
Everyone deserves to love. If it's the same gender, it's different genders. We all deserve love from whatever gender it is. So yeah, I think that's what my opinion is.
Yeah, that's a real opinion right there. Did you take away like this when you say Alright guys, you heard. It is what it is. So let's move on to the next people. Thank you guys. Thank you. So I know feel like I'm how about
nna ke banka ka motho mo le mong because ha ba nyetse letho le ba ntlhekefetse.
So it's clear high. Ntole shapo le bona. La ba ifitela bo start man ha
Ke na le mong le mokgotsi wa ka ke ntho ke gay.
ke ngwana. Ke ngwana ke gay.
Che ke ngwana.
Ke ngwana. Okay, a tshikele go hela ga tola.
Lebitso la ka ke Dieketso Kokome ke sebetsa the People's Matrix under the program mo tse sebetsanang le ditaba tsa health. On Voice Out today re bile le di guest tsa rona tse ile hore di identify as heterosexuals. So ha re bolela ka motho a heterosexual re bolela ka batho ba ile hore ba hlaile ka tsela eo le hore society e sentse e lebelletse hore ba hlae ka teng le tsela eo ba expressing themselves to the community ke tsela eo le hore ha ya fapana le ka tsela eo ba hlaile ka teng. Re bua ka motho le hore ha hlaile a le motona a ntsa tswela pele a itlhaisa setjhabeng ntse le motho wa ntate mme dikamano tsa lerato di baka ho lehlakore le le hore le opposite ho leo a leng ho lona mme ka tsela e nono ya hore re bile le batho ba nono ba ile go ba heterosexual se le naneng la rona tsatsing lena e ne le ho fitisa thuto go setjhaba go tswa ho bona ho kwa maikutlo a bona towards the people who identifies as LGBTI. So ra leboha, thank you.